Hello out there in YouTube land. After this update that Arrowhead Studios has been so kind with, there are tons and tons of support weapons to choose from. Some kick absolutely ass on the battlefield and some don't do bullocks on the battlefield, and that's what today's video is all about, going over the top 10 best support weapons in Helldivers 2 for Chargers. Alright divers, counting down from number 10 is going to be the Airburst Rocket Launcher, and by golly, I was quite surprised using this weapon when making my other videos, and talk about good at crowd control, talk about good at taking out all the variants of Chargers. The only downside of this weapon is bloody the reload time, and it's the bloody stationary, non-stationary reload, right? You fucking gotta get down on one knee to reload this bad boy, and I don't like it, mate. So in order to be most effective, you gotta bring in some stuns with you, alright, mates? You always gotta make sure you have a clear path for your rocket to go down, otherwise it will blow up you or other divers. Coming in at 9 is going to be the Spear, and bloody hell, the Spear is devastating, puts on mass damage, and is very accurate. You do have to be in the radius of the lock-on range in order for it to be most effective. The downside again is the stationary reload time, 5 seconds. It's not very good. The effective damage radius, you will miss your shots if you're not in that radius. Again, this 5 seconds isn't bad, but it's not good. Nonetheless, it's still a good weapon. Coming in at number 8 is going to be the bloody Quasar Cannon. Honestly, this Quasar Cannon, it should be fucking better, mate. There's some things going on in the back end that doesn't make it as powerful as it should be, and therefore it's coming in at number 8. When I was making this video, I kind of didn't feel right putting it at number 8. Honestly, it should be at number 9. But the fact that you have infinite ammo and it only takes 15 seconds for you to basically for the cooldown time, and you don't have to get on one knee, is why it's at number 8. So that's it right there, mate. Other than that, you know, it is what it is with that bad boy, unfortunately. Coming in at number 7 is the Patriot XO suit. Oh bloody golly, I love these mech suits, I love Gundam suits, I love any type of suits because, you know, first of all, I look good in the suit. Second of all, look at this, boom, I stun the Charger, 2 shots to his little leg right there to bust the armor, and then I just finish him up with the shots on him like that, with the chain gun, machine gun. Great for crowd control. Alright, you do a little bit of spray damage. Check out my video to be a pro exo suit if you want to be a true pilot when you're piloting one of these bad boys. And yeah, the only downside is when you're done on 14 rockets, the chain gun doesn't do any good to these bigger fellas, or as you can see right there, right, mates? So keep that in mind, right? Moving on to number 6, pick up sticks, is the flamethrower. Yeah, baby. Let's bust out the marshmallows. Let's bust out the chocolate and make some fucking s'mores, mate. Because this flamethrower is cooking, putting out nice damage. It almost got like a little bit of a stun effect too, if you notice it. It's kind of like these Chargers are like, hey, what's going on right now? I'm being all cooked up and shit like that. It's good for crowd control. Just make sure you have tons of stuns, or you do have the armor that you know, counters the burn effect. Set number 6 because the time to kill does take a little bit longer, not gonna lie, mate, but that stun kicking in, and if you have enough range between you and your Chargers, then yeah, it's lights out for these bad boys. And you know what I'm saying, get the burgers. Coming in at number 5 is going to be the Commando. Oh, I love this gun very, very much so. Very powerful. Very minimum cooldown time. It's 2 minutes flat, mate. So, you know, 4 shots isn't a lot, but that 2-minute cooldown time comes into play heavily, very, merrily. And yeah, you definitely become asset on the battlefield when you're walking around the commando. Just damage. It does take 2 shots with the heavy charges. Just FYI. Coming in number 4 is the Emancipator Exosuit. And by golly, after the update, we've getting 100 of these shots, and we're just sending shots downrange, mate. Shots and shots and shots. So it's accurate, but it with these heavier charges, they could eat these bullets like it's hungry hippos, mate. They fucking just they're definitely tanking, and that's their job, right? Their job is to take as much damage as possible. So fucking go ahead and let on there and do God's work for sweet Lady Liberty and Mother Democracy. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the recoilless rifle, baby. When all fucking hell goes loose, all you need is a recoilless rifle to literally walk and talk like a fucking badass. This gun does it all. The only downside is the reload time, and you have to get on one knee. The stationary reload is the only downside. But once you're used to the reload, by Golix, mate, definitely in the top 3 for sure. Don't sleep on it. Don't peep on it. And yeah, go deep on it, mate. It's fucking there for you for a reason. And if you even got a mate that reload you, it's even better. But just by fucking God, mate, look at this fucking thing. It's fucking hell doing everything you wanted to do. You kidding me on, mate? Just absolute devastation, and I love it. Coming in at number 2, alright, is going to be the expandable anti-tank launcher. So I like this thing. It literally one-shots bloody everything, mate. Alright, this fucking thing, there's not one thing it can't do. You can call in as many as you bloody want. I mean, look at this right here. I got in the field. There's fucking bloody 100 of these things. So if you call it in all over the battlefield and you fucking get swarmed, you're just like, alright, mate, right, you start fucking fighting for your life. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Insane. I love these things. Super powerful. One shots anything on the battlefield. Super slow cooldown time. I mean, super fast cooldown time. One of the fastest cooldown times of all of them. It's insane. I love it. Alright, we've made it to the number 1 coming in, and it's not any support weapon that you actually think. It is the thermite grenade, mate, coming in the number 1 spot contender, the thermite grenade. This thing does fucking damage on the battlefield with the fuse time of 2.9 seconds. So once that bad boy hits anything on the surface and sticks, 2.9 seconds till it explodes with a 2,000 damage output. And if you're walking the engineer armor kit, you're going to get an extra thermite, extra 2 capacity, leaving you with 5 thermites when you're coming out of the hole, mate. And it is absolutely just throwing fucking heat, throwing devastation, by golly, by the number 1. So that was going to be the top 10 voice support weapons. I hope you have a great day, great week, month, and year. My name's Sincere, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.